Welcome back to Nisanispilates. Thank you for clicking on my channel. This video is a 10-minute core crusher workout to help build abdominal strength, tone, and have some fun. No equipment needed, just you and the mat. Whenever you're ready, let's get started. I don't mean to be bold, but I gotta let it know. Thank you, and I just say, I don't mean to be bold, but I gotta let it know. Starting with breathing, let's come to our knees in the very center of the mat. Place your hands on your ribs and take a big inhale, feeling your ribs opening to the sides of the room. Exhale, drawing the ribs back together. We start again. Inhale, feel the ribs open. Exhale, close. Let's take just one more round of that. Transitioning to seated, we'll have your legs bent, knees up, and hands behind your thighs. So, core activation. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, we C-curve through the spine, rolling backwards just about halfway. And then we exhale, coming back to tall. Inhale, C-curve, lean back halfway. And exhale, we sit back tall through center. Beautiful. Exhale to curve back. Inhale, sitting up tall. Nice. Option to stay here, or we can have your arms reach long in front of you in parallel position. Let's start to add the port de bras, or additional arms. Leaning back, we start to twist and reach behind you. Send the arm up, bend over, and then we come back to tall. Same thing on the other side. Reaching up, bend over, and then sitting up nice and tall. Trying to just follow your hands, looking at it. We'll take just a few more. And then we'll start to find halfway back with both arms to parallel. Pausing here. Nice. From here, let's take little pulses, coming up an inch and down an inch. Just feeling our deep core turning on just a teeny bit more. Beautiful. Let's find seated all the way to the top. Lifting our arms, they come up. It's big inhale. And then exhale, we send the tail under, slowly rolling down to the mat in 5, 4, 3, 2, and the head arrives all the way back down. Beautiful. Let's step our feet a little closer. We'll take a quick body scan, just finding the back of the body. So we feel our head touching the mat. We feel our upper back and shoulder blades touching the mat. We feel a little bit of space underneath the low back where a blueberry or a grape can kind of slide underneath there. We feel our big old booty touching the mat. We feel our legs bent and our feet flat down. So from here, focusing on the low back where that blueberry or the grape is, we want to squish that down, imprinting the spine. From here, let's prep our single toe tap, lifting our right leg to table, and then we tap our foot back down. Nice. Trying to get the foot as far away from you as you can. Nice. We can also lift the arms. That adds just a little bit more of a challenge. We can also abdominal curl, lifting our head, looking towards the inner thighs, lifting the shoulder blades. Let's do 3, 2. We'll lift one leg and then add the other for the double toe tap, tilting the legs far away from you. Nice. Good, good, good. We want to avoid just bending your legs and tapping them close to your glutes. We want to get them super far away from the glutes towards the end of the mat while keeping the low back pressed down. Let's do just one more. Lifting our legs and table, we'll pause. Changing our feet to Pilates V, we extend your legs, finding a high diagonal, and we'll point the toes, bending them back in. Flex as we bring the legs in, and point the toes, extending the legs straight. We can also add the abdominal curl, lifting our head as the legs extend. Let's do just 2 more. Good. Let's find our legs in table and hold. Having the knees and feet touch back together to parallel, hands beside the ears. We start to extend your arms and legs straight. Circle the arms around and lift the head, hugging the knees in. Inhale, reach the arms back, legs front, and then circle around and hug, lifting your head. Beautiful. Trying to get those shoulder blades to rise on up. Let's do 3, 2. Let's find our legs long, hold, and circle the hands to the hips. From here, we'll click your heels together in our beats. Option to lift the head. For 3, 2, we'll hug the knees into the chest and rest the head. Beautiful. Okay. From here, getting into the scissor, we'll send your right leg straight up to the sky, and we send the opposite to the bottom of the mat. From here, inhale, lifting the arms. Exhale, abdominal curl, grabbing hold of your ankle. We want to make sure we're not shrugging the shoulders. We want to press them down away from the ears, and we'll use the leg to lift your upper back. The opposite leg floats halfway, and then we switch. And switch. And switch. Switch, switch, switch. Feeling our abs engaged. Squeeze them a little bit harder. Good. Floating the opposite leg over the mat. Good job. Let's do 3, 2. We'll catch your left leg, and then we'll rest everything else down. Resting your head, resting the opposite leg. Just give the opposite leg a teeny bit of a stretch, stretching the head, neck, and then we'll start again. Here we go. Inhale, exhale, lift the shoulder blades, floating the opposite leg, and then we switch. Switch, switch. Beautiful. Good job. Let's do 3, 2. Let's catch one leg, and then we lower our head back down, hug the knees into the chest. Beautiful job. Okay, stay with me. This is the last bit. The 100. Beginning the same way, but we'll change the exercise a little bit. So let's send the left leg back up, and the opposite leg goes down to the mat. Arms up. Inhale, exhale, abdominal curl. Catch hold of the ankle and float the opposite leg. Halfway down. Not too low, but just halfway down. Good. Let's start to float your arms beside your hips and lower both legs down so we're ready to pump the arms in our 100. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. We're here for 1 whole minute. You can do it. Squeezing the abs, keeping those shoulder blades up. If at any point we want to bring our legs to table or lower our head, that is an option. It's a little bit lighter, but we want to keep those arms moving wherever you are. We're at 30 seconds. We got 30 to go. Keep pushing. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Pumping those arms. Trying to keep that low back pressed down. Pump those arms. We got about 15 seconds left. Let's push. You got this. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We hug our knees in and we rest. Sweet. You did that. Totally crush that core. Okay, let's take a second. We can have your knees fall side to side. whatever feels good for you. And then when you're ready, starting to transition to our bellies for a swan stretch. We'll have your palms just a little bit in front of the shoulders. Keeping our arms long, we start to lift our chest, shoulders down and away from the ears, stretching the front of the body. And then take a big exhale as we lower back down. Inhale, lifting the chest, and exhale, lowering. Kind of just flowing through this on your own timing. We'll take a few more moments here. And let's press to our child's pose. Lower to our heels, extending the arms straight in front of you. Deep breaths. Let's start to slowly transition towards our glutes, seated, cross-legged, facing each other. Let's have your right hand come down to the mat and we reach up and over, stretching the side body. Folding forward, we pass through center, arriving to the other side. Reach, reach, reach. Let's stack our bones through center. Inhale, lifting the arms straight up. And exhale, hands to your heart. Beautiful work. You absolutely crushed that. Thank you so much for watching. If you are a Black woman who loves Pilates and made it to the end, comment Pilates for Black women. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Share with all your loved ones. And I'll see you in the next one, sis. Bye.